Hi, y'all. Hello. Time to Periscope with me. Hi, Brittany. I cannot believe it's 9 o'clock already. This day went by fast. Hi, honey. This day went by so fast. I had no idea it was at 9 o'clock already. But I'm here to Periscope with you guys and excited to hang out tonight. Okay, so I have got some questions that I'm going to answer. Hi, Sandy. Hi, babe. Hi, Kathy. Oh, Jonathan Landis decided to join. That's good. And Troy and Janae and Jane, maybe, if she's there too. Okay, y'all, so I have this really fun thing to read you. 10 steps to success. Ready? Try. Try again. Try once more. Try a little differently. Try it again tomorrow. Try and ask for help. Try and find someone who's done it. Try to determine what's not working. Try to determine what is working. And then just keep trying. How do you like that? There's 10 steps to success. Bottom line is don't give up. Keep trying, and try again. Try differently. Keep trying. Don't give up. You know, they can never say, I can't. Okay, people who are successful, okay, they've realized I can't keep doing it the same way that didn't work, so I just got to try something differently, but I'm not giving up. So we don't ever say I can't. We just say maybe someday I'll be able to, or I'll just have to try it differently. But don't give up. Do anything you can do to succeed so that you can feel confident in what you've tried to do. Wow. Awesome. Okay, cool. Got that taken care of. So y'all, I've got a few more questions here. Don't know if you have any. Hi, Tiffany. Don't know if you have any questions about your relationships or your parenting. Oh, you're with William, Felipe, Barbara. Nice. A little Periscope party. Okay. Yeah, trolls, whatever. That's part of life, right? Tiffany is so glad to see you. I'm glad our husbands are hanging out. So that's cool. Fernando. Wow. Okay. Okay, y'all, I've got a few questions, so I'm going to get right to them and answer them, and be sure to type in more if you have some, okay? This is a great question. Do you believe that God selects one partner in particular for each Christian to marry? And he will bring them together. Okay, first I'll introduce myself. I'm Trina Titus Lozano. I'm a counselor and an ordained Christian minister. Hi, Felipe. So I get this question quite often, you know, with my singles, and just wanted to know, does God have one person for me? And I'm praying that God will bring that one person to me. Y'all, it really is sort of a dangerous way of thinking like that, because then you're not taking the personal responsibility to use wisdom and who you choose. And I really think that's more important. I do think that you should consult God on you know, just pray about it, you know, tell God the desires of your heart and tell him, you know, who you'd like to marry, and consult him on the matter for sure. However, if you just have this feeling, or this theology, I should say, that God has this divine appointment and that there's just one person in the universe that God has for you, it's a dangerous line of thinking, because then you won't do your due diligence and really checking to make sure that that person is compatible with you, and that person, you know, has no addictions and no, you know, things that would really concern you. So there are things that makes a relationship really difficult, you know, that I don't recommend. So your divorce rate is higher with people who've been married before, so I would avoid that. I would also avoid blended family situations, people who've been divorced or wanting a second marriage, or who already have children. You know, those kinds of things make it very difficult. So use wisdom when you're choosing your life partner. For sure, date a long time to make sure that you're really compatible. So don't just rush into something, because if it's right, you should be able to spend the time and make the investment to be sure that you're compatible with them, that your personalities are compatible, and that your life visions and goals are compatible. Hi, Candace. So do your due diligence with that, okay? But definitely consult God also, because you want to use wisdom. Be sure to use wisdom in choosing your life partner. Choose wisely, y'all. Choose wisely. And then once you make that choice, then treat kindly and do your best to make it work, okay? So that's the answer to that question. I hope that helps y'all know at least my point of view and my perspective on that. Okay, here's a question with the marriage problem. I'm certain I'm losing my husband. He shows signs of boredom and total disinterest in me. He treats me rudely in public and is virtually silent at home. And of course, our sex life is non-existent. I begged and pleaded with him to love me, but I'm losing ground every day. I'm afraid he might be having an affair. What can I do to save my marriage? Well, also, if you could get mad at God if your spouse acts poorly. Oh, good point, Brittany. Yeah, before I answer this question, I should comment on that. That's true. So the danger of having that theology that God only has one person for you is, if they start acting poorly, you'd blame God. Like, God, why'd you tell me to marry this person? Instead of taking the responsibility. So that's a great point, Britt. Also, if it turns out to be really bad, they turn out to be, just really, really bad. You'll just say, I guess I miss God, I guess I just, and you won't try as hard as you would try when you take the personal responsibility for it. So, right, Jonathan, do you like that advice? That's great for you and Felipe and other singles that are watching my Periscope tonight. And also for the singles that are watching on the replay. So, by the way, thanks to all of y'all that are watching on the replay. And you can fast forward and rewind on the replay now. So that makes it really great. And by the way, thanks for all the hearts too. So, okay, so back to answering this question specifically about this lady that said her husband's treating her rudely. She's afraid that he's cheating on her. What can I do? So I just have to tell you, really, she's wanting to hold on tighter because she feels like she's losing him. And in reality, she doesn't have the power to make him stay anyway. And it's actually would be more important for her to tell him to be willing to let him go and to just say, look, I love you, but I can't force you to love me. So, if you don't want to be with me, then I have to accept that. I got to accept the things I can't change. And if you just want to be rude to me and be mean to me, and you don't really want to have a real marriage that is based on a foundation of love and respect, if you don't want to honor your vows, I'll let you go. Like, I have to let you go. I can't be in a marriage when you don't want to be in it. So I accept that. I got to accept the things I can't change, and I'll let you go. So that's actually a better way to handle the situation. When someone is in flight or they're trying to get away, instead of holding on tighter and begging them to stay, it's much better to let them go. It's the old saying that says, if they come back to you, they're yours. And if they don't, they never were. Okay? So that's the answer to that question. Any other questions? Y'all have any other questions? Okay. Let's see. I have another one here. So... any relationship questions for those of you that are in relationships? Do you think that a happily married couple or a happily dating couple, either or, can get along without fighting with one another? Oh, well, that's a great question. What's the best way to ask a lady out? I think, Felipe, that before you just go ahead and spring a question, hey, let's go out on a lady that you don't know very well. I think it's great to get to know them just at least a little bit because you don't want to freak her out. So, I think it's good to do what you're doing right now, like hang out in groups, just get to know her. Really, go early to church. Stay late after church and or wherever you might be meeting people and just simply visit with people. Take the time to visit in your real life situation so that there can be at least a little bit of warmth there before you ask them out. And then maybe at the end of a conversation, then you can say, hey, I'd like to take you to coffee and get to know you better and, see what happens. If they are afraid of it, then they're probably not mature enough to be in a relationship right now anyway, because you don't want them to be afraid. But yeah, real life situations in person, but you have to be intentional about when you meet somebody, like say even at church. Girls like attitude, but not pressure. Nice, Barbara. I like that. Oh, Brooke says never on text. Okay. So Brooke's kind of old school about that. Hi, Lena. I just think that really CFNI, is a great place to meet people. But I have also had people in my office that have had horrible relationships that have started CFNI. So in fact, I have a couple right now that's getting a divorce. And in fact, he actually is an abuser. So, you just never know. You just want to use wisdom no matter what. Because you just never know. But yeah, it's like a buffet of like-minded people. That's true. And sometimes college can be that way or anywhere where you, church or college or wherever you feel like you might be like-minded. Yeah, just take the time. Go early, stay late, visit, be friendly. Even at church, whenever, you turn around and you say hi. Yeah, DB, you too. Whenever you say hi and you greet somebody, revisit that, say hi again. Say, hey, I'm really glad I sat behind you today. It would be so nice to continue to talk with you. Are you in a hurry? Let's talk more. God shines through us. I feel that it's made my marriage stronger. Nice. Good, Candace. I tell my girl the first day I see her, aw, that's cute. You felt like she was the one, right? Was that love at first sight? Well, okay, so back to this question. Do I think that couples can be a couple without fighting? Grab package sugar, it says sugar on it, hand it to a girl you're interested in. That's hilarious, Brittany. Or that's hilarious, James. That's so funny. Say, here, you dropped your name tag. Right, babe? Oh my gosh. My husband was all about the pickup lines, which is kind of cute. You gotta admit it, right? Yeah, you dropped your name tag. It's so cute. Humor's always good too. Okay, so back to the question, do I think couples should fight? Actually, this is kind of an interesting answer here. When I was at the worst point in my marriage, we never, ever, ever fought. And I was blindsided by the fact that my husband wanted a divorce. I was totally blindsided. I didn't know we had marriage problems. And I went to a counselor and I said, I don't know what's going on. We never fight. We have never fought. We never fight. And she said, well, that's a problem. And I was like, what? I'm so confused. She said, no, because you're not talking at all. That's right. Disagreement is a sign of intelligence, input, participation. Good point, Brooke. And that's the thing. She said, you're not having enough conversations. And I was like, that is true. We really weren't. So we have actually grown in the last 10 years to just say, and even 12 years to just say, we need to have intelligent conversations. We need to be able to dig deep and to not be afraid to say stuff. There should not be a sore subject, a topic that we're afraid of because we have disagreements. Right. So that's the whole point, Brooke. You can disagree without fighting. And that's so true. So there's nothing rude being said. There's not cutting each other off. There's not arguing. There's not interrupting. But, you can just respectfully disagree and intelligently disagree and just find a way to communicate through something and just keep talking it out. Okay. Technically, that's not a fight because there's no ill will in there. So can you have a marriage and a healthy relationship without fighting? Yeah, you can. It doesn't have to be an ill will. I'm super mad at you and I'm just going to act out during this argument. No, but you will have disagreements and you will need to have compromise. And there will be sometimes when you're a little bit frustrated, but you have to talk it out, work it out, walk it out until you guys get through it. So that is important. That's actually super important. For sure, never go to bed mad. My grandma and grandpa always told us that. Never go to bed mad. Make sure you always kiss goodnight. So I had another friend that said, now this would only be for married people. They said, always fight naked. They would be like, if you do that, how could you continue fighting? Pretty soon you guys will just laugh or you'll get over it. Resolve fast, no talk for a long time. Okay, good point. But yeah, it's always good to talk things out and to work things out. Any other questions or dialogue y'all want to have? I love you guys are all really talking and participating tonight. That makes it so much more fun. I'll be back tomorrow at noon and 9 praying for France, praying for our nation, praying for the world, praying for world peace, right, y'all? And also praying for your relationships and praying for your homes and your families. So tomorrow's all about prayer because it's Sunday. It's the Lord's Day. Any safe sites you recommend to meet singles? You know what? It's really interesting because I do get this question asked. Okay, I'm just going to say, I don't really love people meeting online. However, someone just told me about a new free site like Bagels and Coffee or something, a free app or something. And honestly, I don't prefer the free ones because whenever someone really wants to meet someone online, I would rather them invest in it. So with the couples that are in my office, they have had, Brittany, that's funny. They have had some success with eHarmony. There's been some success with Christian Mingle, although I'm not so sure about that. But I do have a couple right now that met on Christian Mingle, and they're really, really so cute. So that works out sometimes. But go to the websites that actually charge more, where people are more willing to invest, because I think that shows something. Avoid the free sites. Avoid the hookup sites, never for any reason. And don't ever date or meet anyone online that you can't meet in person. So keep it local. You've got to date local people so that it can move from online to actually meeting and dating in person. So, if it's a way to meet people and you're really desperate to meet people, okay, but go to the more expensive sites, and not the affair sites, not the hookup sites. And especially, and the free ones tend to be more, but anyway, yeah, meet in a public, safe place. Tell your friends and family that you're going to meet. And then also, tell them that you want to meet their friends and family right away, because you want to be sure that they have friends and family. If they don't have friends and family, that's not a good sign, because anyone who has been isolated and desperate to find relationships online, if they're too isolated, that can be a sign of a really unhealthy person. So those are just a few guidelines for dating online and for meeting online. But yeah, make it for real as soon as you can, okay? So, well, God bless you guys. Thanks for participating tonight, and I'll be back tomorrow to pray. Have a great night. Goodbye.